In this video, we are going to learn about how to navigate through sheets, how to insert and delete sheets, how to change sheet names, and how to change sheet colors. Lastly, we will also be learning how to move or copy sheets within the worksheet or to a different spreadsheet. So first, moving through sheets, one of the most frequently used shortcuts in Excel would be simply just be pressing Control and the page up or page down keys on your keyboard. So Control, page up, page down, page down, page up is going to help you to navigate through the worksheet. Just one thing to always be aware of is that you should never press the shift key instead of the control key, or you should never press the control and shift keys simultaneously, especially if you're new to financial modeling, if you're new to Excel. Some of my offline class students accidentally presses the control and shift keys together and then presses the page up or page down keys. And what happens is that if, as you can see below down here, it selects multiple sheets at the same time. So in this case, if you format just one, if you just format one sheet, for example, if you change the colors of the top row to the color yellow, what it does is it changes every sheet that you've selected at the same time. So sometimes it results in things that you cannot recover from. So always be careful not to press the shift key simultaneously. And one last tip is that if you're using your laptop, some laptops do not have separate keys for page up or page down. So in those cases, maybe you have to press the function keys or the shift keys together in order to navigate through your worksheet. And next, we're going to insert a new sheet to our Excel file. Two ways you can do this. Simply by pressing Alt-H, IS. IS is for insert sheet, so it's relatively easy to remember. Alt-H, AS, or you could press the Shift key and the F11 key together. So either way, whatever is more convenient for you or whatever is much more easier to memorize, Alt-H, IS, or Shift F11 would insert sheets to your worksheet. On the other hand, if you want to delete your sheets, the shortcut would be Alt-H, DS. DS is for delete sheet, so Alt-H, DS. Again, Alt-H, DS. You're going to use the control and page up functions, and then Alt-H, DS is going to erase your sheets. So Alt-H, IS and Alt-H, DS for inserting and deleting your spreadsheets. Another function that we used very often is to change your sheet names. Of course, you can just simply double click if you want to use your mouse, double click on the sheet, and it would, enable you to change your sheet names to whatever preferred name. But if you want to use your keyboards, always remember that other than inserting and deleting sheets, every shortcut that formats sheets start with Alt-H-O, and Alt-H-O is short for Alt-H format. So it starts with Alt-H-O and then R. R is for rename sheet, and Alt-H-O-R is going to get you to the same consequences as just simply double clicking the tabs, and you can change it to your preferred name. In addition to that, if you want to change your sheet colors, to be honest, this does not happen very often, but sometimes you have to, change your sheet colors to, beautify your financial model, or especially for raw data, it's not a global, formatting practice, but normally raw data is colored in, the color gray. So The key is again Alt H O and then T for tab colors, and then you can change your tab colors to your desired color. I just chose the color red and see how the tab color changed. Another alternative way to do this is if you have your mouse, simply press your right button on your mouse and press T, and also the same consequences. So whatever is more convenient for you. Usually people prefer to use their keyboards, but if you want to use your mouse, that's also fine. And lastly, moving or copying your sheets. For example, if you want to move this, P6, practice 6 sheet to the end, again, Alt H O and then M is for move or copy sheet, so M. And then you're going to use your keyboards, your arrow keys, down to your preferred location. So for instance, in this case, if you choose move to end and then press OK, this P6 practice 6 sheet will move to the end. Again, Alt H O M if you want to change it, if you want to move it to a location between P5 and P7, you're going to select P7, because it says before sheet, so it's gonna place it to a location before P7, so it's going to get you to the place you wanted. Alt HOM, and then if you check create a copy, it's going to let you to create a new version of the P6 sheet. So now there's P6 and then P6 number 2. So it creates a same sheet to your worksheet. One alternative way to do this is to simply press Control and then drag your sheets within the within the bar. So it also creates a copied new sheet. So Alt H DS is to delete sheets. Alt H IS is to insert sheets. Control page down, page up functions are to navigate within the sheets. Alt H OR is for renaming your sheets. Alt H OT for changing your tab colors. So that was our video on how to navigate through sheets and how to format your sheets in your desired format.